Hello and welcome to Connected. On this edition, a market bonanza, hairspray and the voice that inspired the nation. Robel Domain in Springfield Central has a fantastic secret, but not anymore. We'll tell you the exact reason thousands descend on the precinct each month. Also, we're familiar with the musical Hairspray. However, next year, Brisbane will host one of the largest productions ever staged. And the stars of that will join us on the couch. And his voice has touched the hearts of millions of Aussies. Star of the 2015 season of The Voice, Tim McCallum, tells his very personal story. It's time to get connected. But first up on the program, as we do each and every week, it is time to check out what is happening in southeast Queensland. And radio guru Greg Hinksy Hinks joins us. How are you, mate?
Mate, I'm very good. Now, there's a huge star coming to Brisbane next year.
Really?
Now, you'll be all over this. Now, you know the old movie The Graduate?
Yes.
It's coming to the stage at QPAC.
Dustin Hoffman's coming.
No, he's not.
Oh, okay.
Jerry Hall.
Oh.
Mick Jagger's ex.
Yes.
She was also in the original Tim Burton Batman movie. She's going to be on stage opposite Tim Dashwood.
Yes.
Will be playing the other characters. So, of course, Jerry Hall playing Mrs. Robinson.
And Tim is a great Queensland actor.
Absolutely. He's been in The Odd Couple at
That's
QPAC.
right.
So
and he's also done this show before with Jerry Hall down
Yes,
south.
he has. That's right. And this show's coming next November. So the tickets are already on sale now for next year because, you know, a big star like Jerry Hall. So it's going to be fantastic. If you want tickets, qpac.com.au. Jerry Hall in the flesh.
We should
right here in
We
Brisbane.
should be the understudies.
Okay.
All right. Thank you very much for that, Hinksy. Well, first up on the program today, we're going to take a look at some theatre. In fact, last year, the Harvest Rain Theatre Company produced an arena spectacular of Cats. And next year, they're going to be doing the same thing again, this time with the classic Broadway musical Hairspray. And I'm pleased to say, joining us on the couch today, Dan Venz, who's one of the cast members, and also Emily Monsma. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. How are you today?
Very well. Great to have you here on Connected. And, of course, very exciting news to see Hairspray coming back as an arena spectacular.
Certainly is. It's going to be a big fat arena spectacular and it's going to be a lot of fun, lots of colour as we can expect from the show.
Yeah, the biggest production in the Southern Hemisphere.
Correct.
That is amazing, which is what you did with Cats, wasn't it, Dan?
Yeah, that's right. We had over 800 performers as well as a core cast of 30 performers. And yeah, it was the biggest production in the Southern Hemisphere, as Emily said, and I think second biggest production in the whole world.
How hard is it to rehearse something with 800 performers?
To be honest, for the performers, I think it's a lot easier than it is for the creative team. We've got an incredible choreographic team and production team who spend months in advance splitting up the groups into smaller sections so that they can rehearse all of those parts. And then on the final tech week before the whole show comes together, we actually rehearse together and everybody actually gets to find out which part of the puzzle they are and where we all fit. So.
It's a great concept, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely.
It's amazing.
And Emily, what are you playing in the show?
I'm playing Penny Pingleton, which is Tracy's quirky best friend.
So a bit of typecasting maybe? Or?
I don't know.
So you're like the Amanda Bynes from the movie?
From the movie, yes.
Yeah, so you're not going to go off the rails after
crazy.
this or anything?
Oh, no.
Okay.
No, I don't think so.
Penny doesn't. Penny's a good girl.
She is a good girl. She has a very overprotective mother who makes sure she stays in line.
Yeah, yes. And Dan, you've got the Zac Efron role from the movie, which is, of course, Link.
Yes, I am lucky enough to play the crooner, the devilish crooner.
The gorgeous Link Larkin.
I have some work to do.
Oh, look, Emily's already passing out from the good looks.
Oh, let's hope so. I'll work on it.
Because you were saying just before when we were having a chat that, you know, you play a bit more of a sappy Link than what you see in the movie with, say, Zac Efron. Why is that just the way the character is, or do you just went, you know what, I'm going to be a bit more sappy?
No, I think
I'm a bit more of a wuss.
I think director's choice. I mean, we haven't actually started rehearsal just yet, so it could be whatever the director wants. But we've taken out one of the punchy songs that Link has in the movie, And not we, sorry, the actual stage show
Yeah,
doesn't
it's
have
been
that in
written
it.
as
So
slightly
so they
different.
added
they're slightly
extras.
different, yeah. So we've got like a few variations between the two, keeps people on their feet.
But that's very common for movies that are musicals. That when you go and see the stage show, they've either got extra songs in them or songs that weren't in the movies and
Yeah,
things like
original
that.
pieces. Yeah, I think it's nice because it creates a different atmosphere on theatre. You've got a different atmosphere, different sort of people that come. So
Yeah.
it's nice to just vary it up a little bit.
Now, of course, who's going to be joining you on stage? There's some big names, isn't there?
We have some incredible cast members. We have Christine Arnoux,
Oh,
who
nice.
is playing Motormouth Maybelle,
Of course.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
Cool. That's
Yeah.
very
which
cool.
is so exciting.
Big sing that
Yep.
one.
Yes, and Simon Burke is playing Edna,
Really?
Tracy's mother.
So he's going to be donning the fat suit and all that
Oh
sort of
yeah,
stuff as well.
the glitz and the glamour.
Yeah, yeah.
We've got Tim Campbell coming in playing Corny Collins,
Right.
and we've also got
Wayne,
Wayne Scott Kerman playing
Wilbur.
Wilbur.
Oh, of
Tracy's
course.
Simon,
father.
yeah, Simon and
Which
Wayne will have a
he'd
little-
be perfect for that.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So,
Of course, Harvest Rain have done the stage version before, but this is totally different because it's on a much larger scale.
yeah, absolutely. When we did Cats, we actually reached out to 13,000 performers over the 3 days. I think probably most of them would be family and friends of the performers, but yeah,
Big
we've got
audiences.
huge audiences coming in over the couple of days, and just the size of the performers is going to actually create a very different feel to the show. So.
Yeah.
And we're at the Brisbane Convention Centre, so we have an incredible amount of space. Incredible.
Yeah.
And look, if Simon needs some advice, apparently Damo's played Edna Turnbad
Oh,
in the
yes,
past
well,
too, so
Yeah,
That was
he can always, help out.
Well, I think we're still looking for an understudy, actually.
Yeah.
So if anything happens to Simon, we need somebody to step
Well,
in.
you see, I
look
don't
lovely
need
in a wig, Damo.
I don't need the fat suit. So it's well, look, it's going to be very exciting to see this on stage. It's happening next year, isn't it?
Correct.
Yes,
Yep.
April.
Yep, April 8th to 10th. in
All
all
right.
shows.
But tickets are already on sale now.
Yes.
They are.
So that's exciting.
Yeah.
Jeez, people will be getting there, getting onto the phone and ringing up.
I
and booking.
know.
Welcome back to the swinging 60s.
All right, well, because people can get their tickets right now to go along and see this show. It's going to be fantastic to see it at the Brisbane Convention Centre. Thank you so much for both coming in and joining us on Connected.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you for having us.
Can't wait.
And make sure you get your tickets to Hairspray, the Arena Spectacular at the Brisbane Convention and Exhibition Centre next April. You're on Connected, a lot more to come right after this, including Ian Stenlake. And welcome back to Connected. Well, with Christmas just around the corner, many of us have rather large shopping lists. This year, instead of going to the usual chain department stores, I decided to shop local and support small business. An absolute treat was finding the Springfield markets, and joining us now is the coordinator Vicky Martin and also local chef Ping from the Lagoon Cafe. Folks, welcome to the program.
Thanks for having us.
Now, how long has the markets been going?
We're back for, this is our third month
Right.
running, first Friday of every month.
Great. So why did you start doing the markets? Was it a local love? Or?
Yes, and the love of small business and food, arts and craft, entertainment.
Because you pack it all in there, don't you? I mean,
Yeah.
you've got all of the food outlets, you've got entertainment, face painters for the kids.
Yeah, and then we have other, we have our stilt walkers that come down from the performing arts here.
Great.
Yeah,
I
so-
tried that once, stilt walking.
Really?
Yeah, I ripped my pants. I'm not kidding, I actually ripped my pants.
Whatever you do, don't hire
No,
a
that's right. Well, that might be entertaining.
Yeah, not for me.
Now, Ping, you're with the Lagoon Cafe. How long have you been there?
I've been working there 6 weeks now.
Great.
Yeah.
And you've just moved into the area too, haven't you?
Yeah, not even half year, just
Yeah.
less than 6 months.
So
Yeah.
did you actually have to study and train to be a chef?
Yes, we do. I went to school in HJA and just finished that in 2008. Yeah.
Right.
And then just been working over the place in the hotels, Daydream Island, Townsville, and then back to home here.
It's a great lifestyle if you can keep the work going, isn't it? Because you do get to travel while doing the work.
Yes, it is. That's why it's great to being a chef, because you can work so different places in, also a different world. Yeah, and to explore more things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you never starve.
Yeah, I never really stopped though.
What's your specialty? Like, you know, if we come to the Lagoon Cafe, what can you whip up that is uniquely yours?
For the breakfast, I suggest that the Japanese okonomiyaki, and it's quite popular in Japan and over in Asia as well. And also right now it's popular in the Eastern market.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and I think that the idea I want to bring to Springfield, like I just introduced to the local, and this is really nice. And then you can have this for the breakfast. It's vegetarian option, but you also can have the other option as well.
Great.
Yeah.
So you can cater for pretty much everybody.
Yes, it is
Yeah.
correct.
Now, you've also got at the markets a wonderful array of crafters, people who make everything from children's clothes to candles.
That's it, and we've got plants and giftware and homeware as well. There's everything for the house and for the kids.
Yeah, are you finding that people walk out of the markets at the end of the day with big, heavy
Big
bags?
bags, bags. Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Isn't it great when you actually create something like this and see it progress and grow month by month?
And it's diverse. So, you know, we have our regular traders that are there every month, and then
Yep.
we have new people joining us all the time. So it's quite dynamic.
So in the new year, if people want to actually put in a stall application, they can do it all on your website.
Yep. Springfield Markets, www.springfieldmarkets.com.
Fantastic.
Yeah. And we're on Facebook as well.
All right, that's great. And for you, Ping, I guess you're trading 7 days a week at the Lagoon Cafe?
Yeah, breakfast and lunch. And Friday, Saturday, we will have the food stall coming for the dinner, feeding a dinner.
Right.
Yeah.
So do you get time to sleep at all, or?
I do, 4 hours a day.
4 hours a day.
That's enough.
4 hours a day, really?
Yeah,
My goodness. That's why I
4
wear
hours
so
a
much
day.
makeup. I have black eyes.
yeah.
And trust me, he wears a lot of makeup.
Yeah.
It's just, trailed on.
Hey,
No,
what's it
sorry,
you?
I shouldn't let secrets out of the makeup room, but anyway. Now, you have a wide selection of foods there too, Ping, so people can jump onto the website and check out the menu?
Yes.
Yep. All right. And for you, as you said, you've got your website. But more importantly, I had a look at your Facebook page for the Springfield Markets, and it's getting thousands of likes.
Oh, we're very popular, and we also do a special event once a year, which we get begged to do, which is Lanterns in the Park too.
That's right. Yeah, and that's got a
So,
huge following.
Look out, 2016.
Yeah.
Bring it
Any
back.
big plans in the pipe work, or that you can tell us, or nothing?
No, we're keeping our cards close to our chest
Oh,
at the
I hate when
moment.
people do that. But I understand completely, because you want to be able to really hit in with a big bang in the
Yeah,
new year.
we do. We
Yeah.
do.
All right. Well, there's some. You'll go down there, won't you?
I've been.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, I know this area very well. I've been down there. I've checked it out.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to coming to the restaurant, though.
All right.
I want to try your specialty that you were telling us about.
And I've got to say too, and as you're almost a local too, Hinksy, Rebel Domain has just got so much facilities down there. I mean, you can go swimming, you can go for a walk, you can take a bike ride,
That's
whatever.
it. And we've got a sound and light show every night as well. That runs at 6 and 8 o'clock.
Really?
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Oh, that
Great for the kids.
I'll check that out as well. I went home a little early from the markets and I didn't see the Sound and Light show.
yeah.
All right, well, look, thank you so much for joining us today. And as we said, people can jump on and check out Facebook for you with the Springfield Markets, and also check out the website for the Lagoon Cafe.
Yes,
It's been a
please.
treat having you here in the studio.
Thank you
Thank
for having
you.
us.
Thank you so much. And you are on Connected here, and of course there is so much happening with these markets. They're held on the first Friday of the month in the Rebel Domain, located in Springfield Central. That's between Orion Shopping Centre and the University of Southern Queensland. For more info, visit their website, springfieldmarkets.com, or check out their Facebook page, which has, as I said, almost 10,000 likes. Next up on Connected, the voice that inspired a nation. And welcome back to Connected. Well, across this season of the show, we've been able to bring you the stories of some inspirational Queenslanders. But one man went from busking on the city streets to national stardom, singing in front of millions on TV. His story is one of guts, determination, and the passion to perform. And I'm delighted to welcome Tim McCallum to Connected. How are you, mate?
Hello, how are you?
Good. Of course, very recognisable nowadays from The Voice 2015.
Oh, that's been an absolute surreal journey, I must admit. It's amazing how many people watch the show, and lovely that people come up and say g'day and recognised me, and the exposure's been fantastic.
Yeah, and it certainly has enabled a lot of gigs to come your way lately too.
It has. I've been extremely busy, and it's only getting busier. Really, I'm certainly racking up the frequent flyer miles, which is lovely. But it's given me the opportunity to, well, through the program to reach the national audience, but through live performing, I've been able to go out and meet a lot of people and sing to a new audience, which I'm loving. So.
Yeah. Singing has always been a passion, ever since you were a child, I believe. Then you got, of course, that opportunity to go to Whopper, really honing in on your musical theatre passion.
Yeah, absolutely. I've loved the stage ever since I can remember, really. And so Whopper and musical theatre course was going to be my stepping stone to hopefully that role on Broadway or the West End or something. But unfortunately, the 2 days before I was about to start, I went diving at a local beach over in Western Australia and had a diving accident where I hit my head on a sandbar and broke my neck, instantly paralysing me and leaving me in my current condition called quadriplegia. So it was a huge shock at the age of 18 and feeling invincible and about to, embark on a university, and then hopefully the rest of the world, and then all of a sudden, with my disability being very dependent and my life changing in a split second.
Yeah, you mentioned about the accident. It took you some 2 years to really get firing back into the singing side of things.
Yeah, absolutely. Rehabilitation itself was nearly a year in itself, just to learn the physical everyday things, how to push a chair and how to. Well, at the time I had hair, so I was learning how to brush my hair and stuff. Now it's a bit easier. But the singing took a long time. It affected my lung capacity and all the muscles you need to be able to sing. Yeah. So it took me a good, I think, 2 years to get back to a level where I was comfortable that I was singing like I was before my accident. Yeah. Doctors and nurses said that I wouldn't sing like I used to be able to, and I sort of saw that as a challenge. And so tried my hardest to have the right singing lessons and teachers around me to help me with my breathing. And here I am 16 years down the track singing 10 times better than I ever was, and I suppose really proud of my efforts of challenging I suppose those early days after my accident.
One of the people that you see as an inspiration is, of course, Anthony Warlow. And Anthony himself had devastating news when he was much younger, with the potential of not ever singing again, but did exactly what you did and just went, I don't believe you.
Yeah, I think music has this incredible thing of like, I don't, no matter what situation you're in and what happens to you, I think music's a universal language and emotion building type of genre and platform that we can all be inspired and motivated by. So I think maybe the thing that Anthony and I have in common is that love for music and that passion for sharing stories out on stage was enough to get us moving through our challenges, and here we are.
What was that moment like when you're on The Voice and you've gone out on stage and you've belted the song out and you saw the chairs start to spin?
Relieved, relieving. Like I kind of went out there with a goal, and so to see those chairs turn, I felt like all of the preparation and things that I'd done to get to that point was sort of indicated, but I was extremely excited, especially when Ricky turned around.
Because of course Ricky became your mentor.
Ricky was my coach, yeah, and I sort of had it from the outright that I'd go with him.
Right.
And so I was really hoping, not that I wouldn't have been happy with any of the others. They're all fantastic international artists, but I just knew that Ricky was the right guy for the kind of passion that I have for music and storytelling, and he was just a dream to work with.
What's
was
he
great.
like? Is he a nice bloke?
He is. He really is, actually. He's handsome and talented and all of that, but he's a really down-to-earth person. He's a great father, and I saw that in him during the time, and he really gives you a lot of time and really wants to get to know you and help you along the way. If you've got a dream, he'll help you follow it. So, yeah, it was great.
Did you ask him about his boy band days?
Yeah, you know what? My boy band days are long gone, so I was kind of not really heading down that path. So.
Well, mate, we're going to look forward to seeing you on stages, I'm sure, across Australia. Thank you so much for joining us, and we're going to ask you to perform for us too.
I can't wait.
Wonderful. We'll let Tim get ready for the performance, and you can follow Tim on Facebook or through his website, timmccallum.com.au. Now, the song made famous by Andre Bocelli at the 2006 Winter Olympics. Here's Tim McCallum and Because We Believe.
Guardo fuori già mattina, questo è un giorno che ricorderai. Alzati in fretta e vai, che ci credi in te e non ti arrenderai. Once in every life there comes a time we walk out all alone and into the light. The moment will pass, but then we remember it again when we close our eyes. Like stars across the sky, e per vincere tu dovrai vincere. We were born to shine, all of us here because we believe. Guardo fuori già a volti mai, accarezze con i sogni tuoi, le tue speranze poi, che ci credi in te, non ti arrenderai. Like stars across the sky, e per vincere tu dovrai vincere. We were born to shine, all of us here because we believe. Non arrenditi, il buono è con like stars across the sky. We were born to shine, per vincere dovrei vincere. E gloria
The amazing Tim McCallum. Thank you so much, mate. That was fantastic.
Thank you very much for having me.
And before we let you go, what's your dream?
Oh, I think the first wheelchair person to play Phantom of the Opera on Broadway.
I believe you're going to make it.
Thanks, mate.
Thanks again, mate.
My pleasure.
And that wraps up this edition of Connected. In fact, the series as well. Thanks to all of the fantastic crews and teams that have worked on the show. And from all of us, make sure you join us next year for some more Connected. Bye for now.